Okay, so talking about warm-ups and what I like to do on the range, a lot of people like a warm-up, some people just like to drive in and run to the first tee and hit the shots, but when we play we always have to have a warm-up which takes 45 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes. There's a lot of chipping and putting goes involved in that, but when we get onto the range, first thing I like to do is take a sand iron out. Always start easy, you're a little bit you're a little bit stiff, a little bit rugged, and I just hit a few half shots with a sand iron really, and that's just to get the feeling in my hands, feeling in my body, and just clip a few away. And after about 5, 6, 7 of them, I'd move up to a fuller shot with a sand iron and start putting a few more fuller swings on it. Okay, so another 5 more 6 balls of that, put that away, move up to a mid iron, say a 7 iron, and then a few more swings with this. But then once I've got a swing and I feel loose, I tend to try and hit a few shots. So I try and hit a fade with one, I try and hit a draw with one, I try and hit one low, high, and just kind of get a feel for, first of all, get a feeling for what shots you can't hit today, because I mean, with me there's generally quite a lot of them, so I'll ruin them out for the day and tend to try and hit more of a draw or a fade for that day. And that's more what it is. You're finding out where the club is, you're just finding out how you're feeling and how you're going to play on that day. So that's the mid iron. For me, I'd then go to a 4 iron, put the 7 iron away. Same with the long irons, hit a few more shapes and get a feeling for how you're hitting it. So I'll hit one now. I'll hit just a normal full one. Bit of a fade, so maybe I'll play with that today. And like I said, generally it's 10-15 shots with each club, and eventually we get to the one where we're going to hit fun, which is driver. Some people like to just have a little practice with their fairway woods, get a feeling for them. For me, I tend to go straight into the driver unless I have to hit, say, a 3-wood or a 5-wood very early on in the round. And it's much the same with the driver. Again, I'll try and hit a few shapes, I'll try and hit a fade and a draw, and see what we are hitting well, see what we're not hitting well, and you get a feeling for what you're going to do on the golf course that day. So we'll try and hit a straight one again. Okay, so 3 or 4 drivers, put that away, and then you've got about 5-10 minutes left now before you're on the tee. So generally, maybe take the club you're about to hit off the first tee, maybe take an iron out again, hit a few more swings, or just hit a few more chips before you go out. But generally, that's your warm up, and that's how I like to go about it.